Thinking about downsizing now that the kids are gone, that's a pretty big decision. So let's look at both the pros and the cons of downsizing. So obviously, downsizing is going to help you minimize the space that you're having to take care of. As we get older, sometimes it can be hard to have to go up and down steps to get a house clean. You may not have the energy that you used to have, and you may just have stuff piling up because what are you going to do with it? So, what I suggest to people is let's look at what size home do you think you're going to need? The other thing we have to look at is what is the price of that home compared to what you have. Now, usually people who are empty nesters that are looking to downsize, they might have bought their house 10, 15, 20 years ago, and they didn't pay near what that house is worth today. And it's a little shocking for some people who haven't bought a house in a long time. They're thrilled to find out what their home is worth. But then when they start looking at smaller homes, they're like, that's more than I paid for this house when I bought it. I'm like, I get it, but times are different now. So sometimes that is a hard factor for them to overcome, to be able to sell the house they're in and buy a new house, because they just feel like that's a ton of money to spend on less of a house than what they're in. So the financial decision can be a big one as well. On the other side of the finance part is the utility cost. Because obviously, if you downsize homes, your utility bills are probably going to decrease as well. The amount of taxes you're paying, the amount of insurance you're paying, it's going to help you have more income at the end of the month. You're not going to be paying out all your income in bills. The other thing to think about is the lifestyle consideration. So, do you want to be in a community that maybe has some amenities? Would a condo be the best thing for you? That way, you don't have to worry about mowing the yard. You don't have to worry about the exterior maintenance. And a lot of the condo complexes will have swimming pool, tennis court, things like that. So, when the grandkids come to visit, you've got something to take them to do. It can be hard to downsize from a house that you've lived in for 15, 20 years. And I get that. It can be a very emotional decision because you have so many memories in that home. Your kids grew up there. You took the prom pictures there. You took the graduation pictures there. Maybe your children have gotten married and you have a house full of memories. But the great thing about memories is they are with us wherever we go. So even though you may be selling the house where you made those memories, you're still going to have those memories with you no matter what house you go to. Selling right now is a great time to do that. Buying, on the other hand, can be a bit of a challenge depending on what your budget's going to be. So I would highly recommend that you find an agent who has helped people sell their home and purchase another one at the same time, because that has to be carefully coordinated so that you're not putting stuff in storage and having to live with a family member while you wait to buy your new home. We have caveats that we can put in the listing agreement and in the purchase agreement on the sale of your existing home to help protect you that you're not homeless. If you're looking for an agent who's done this a few times, who can help you out, then send me a DM. Let's schedule a time to talk and see if downsizing is the right option for you.